Thank you guys for being here tonight, and thank you to the elders for this opportunity to speak to you. This past week, I was asked, what personal characteristics make an excellent leader? And of course, at first, I was sarcastic and like, oh, I know what not to do. Some leaders, but I have seen some good leaders and bad leaders in my life, and so I thought about them. But then I realized this question is directed at me. What do I see as a characteristic? And it made me think of this advice I got from one of my teachers, and I was getting my master's. He said, if you show me your calendar, I will show you your priorities. And that really made me think when he said that, because it's really simple advice. And as a principal of a school, I also say, show me your budget and I'll show you your priorities. And to me, this is very sound piece of advice, good wisdom, because it shows, what do you really value? You can say you value something, but if you don't work towards it, then are you really valuing it? I can say as a principal that I value being in the classrooms with the kids. But if you look at my calendar and I don't spend any time in the classrooms with the kids, do I really value it? I can say I really value my teachers working together in collaboration. We value that. If I don't spend any time collaborating with the teachers, am I really valuing it? If I look at my budget, and I don't have a large budget, but I have a budget, if I'm spending that on my office staff and me, what am I showing my staff and students? And so those things, I can say what I value, but when you really think about it, what I value is what I put my time into. And as I was answering this question, it made me think, because I knew I had a lesson tonight, how applicable this really is to our Christian lives as well. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33 tells us to seek ye first the kingdom of God. And Colossians 3:17 tells us, whatever we do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord. And these two verses really tie you back to the question, what makes an excellent Christian? I can say, I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm doing a weightlifting competition in July. I got to lose some weight. I'm going to be in the heavyweight division, and I don't want that smoke, right? So I'm trying to lose some weight. However, the 3 packages of Oreos I ate yesterday says otherwise. That doesn't show you that I'm really valuing losing this weight. Just tonight, Kenny asked if I was applying for this certain job. And I said, well, I want to apply for it, but I haven't applied for it yet. So I'm saying I'm really not valuing putting in that application. So just like your calendar and budget shows your leadership values, the way you're living your Christian life, the things you're putting towards in front of you, those show you how you value really living your Christian life. Are you living where being a Christian is your priority? Is it something we say we are? It's easy to say, oh yeah, I'm a Christian. I go to 39th Street Church of Christ. Then you don't live like it the rest of the week. Are you really showing that you are valuing being a Christian? 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1, Paul says, be you followers of me, even as I also am of Christ. This is a perfect example of someone who's willing to walk the walk. If you decide you want to invest some money, would you want to invest with somebody who's broke and lost millions of dollars for their customers? Or it's Black History Month, and today's fact was about this guy who's made $5.2 billion in the stock market. He was the first African-American billionaire. I would want to follow his advice because, $5.2 billion sounds like a lot of fun. And so someone who's willing to walk that walk, that's something you value. If maybe you're wanting to get better at lifting weights, would you want to follow somebody who's just started their weightlifting journey? They follow all the great Instagram influencers. Or do you want to follow someone who's taken the time and studied kinesiology, physiology, anatomy, and has coached